All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello, and welcome back to another edition of Play SVG Kids versus Pros. And as always, folks, my name is Koopa, one of your fabulous guests to be getting you guys through this week's event. And joined last week, he was our pro player. This week, he is our pro commentator, joining us from undisclosed location on planet Earth. Ladies and gentlemen, filling in for my usual co-host, Daramgar, this week. Please welcome on the mic this time, Mr. Skiff Talks. Skiff.
Hello. Yes, I survived last week, and I'm not here for revenge, but I'm here to watch other people suffer. So we're going to see if our guest today, Player 4, can be able to survive the onslaught that's going to be coming their way. But it should be a good time regardless. I'm excited to be on the mic. And Player 4, how are you doing today, my friend?
Well, Skiff, I'm doing great. It's actually great, fabulous to be on, and I'm ready to see what these kids are made of.
Yeah, listen, you're player 4 on the screen, but you're player 1 in my heart. Thanks, we appreciate you joining us today again from undisclosed location on planet Earth.
I'm actually right beside you in the room next door, but
nobody has to know that.
Yeah.
They don't need to know that. We keep things on a need to know basis here. They don't need to know the basis of our personal relationship and how like most of the guests that we get for these shows, they're my friends. So we appreciate you joining us this week.
All right. But yeah, no, great to be on. So.
All right.
So, Reggie.
Go ahead, Skip. Take it away.
Sorry, Player 4, but Reggie, we know him a little bit closer. So this is your first time on here. What are you expecting? What do you think is going to be coming your way?
See, there's one of two things that can happen. I win, like hands down, or I lose and get humiliated. There's no in between.
No, that is definitely fair. So outside of that, for people back home, and you may not know, but Player 4 here is actually the world champion at rock, paper, scissors. Has an unbelievable winning record. Would you like to tell us anything about that?
Well, I haven't. There's been a time period where I haven't lost for years. But I'm the modern day world champion of rock, paper, scissors. And I don't think I'm touching the game. I know the meta. I cracked the code.
You're so deep invested in the game that, when I saw you for the first time in over a year, a few weeks ago, you wasted no time trying to go for my hand to try to crush my rock. Couldn't even let me get through the hug first without trying to get back in the grind.
He's just ready. This hand of mine is burning red.
Yeah. Just waited a year just for that.
Oh man,
what a care. All righty, so looks like our kid is in the arena. Reggie / Player 4, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, we're gonna get into it, folks. Go ahead and start the match, ladies and gentlemen. It is time once again. And again, if you're not familiar with how things work around these parts, for every kill by our pro, it is a point. For every knockout by a kid, it is 2 points, and every knockout with a bonus, is 3 points for our kid. So we are playing on a score-based system here. It's Player 4. It's our kid here. It's gonna be Robin versus Peach.
Yeah, Hogfrog was actually on last week, put on quite a show. I think the only kid I actually took a victory off of. But outside of that, looks like Reggie's getting off to a hot start here, putting down some good damage. Got a dot eyes turnip, but here we go. Could not get the PK fire ladder. Unfortunate.
Yeah, and guess what, folks? It's already time for our first challenge. And you guys got 10 seconds to vote for whether Player 4 only plays with his left hand or his right hand. So go ahead and mash those buttons, folks, as, Skip, things are looking pretty all right for the time being.
Oh, yeah, no, it's definitely a bit even here, which is kind of concerning because we're going to be getting into a point where he's going to be at a bit of a handicap, and he's going to have to play around that.
Yeah,
so,
and speaking of handicap, Skiff, Player 4 for the next, I believe it is 20 seconds. You must play only using your left hand. Please raise your hand in the webcam so we know that you are, we're cooperating here. Not that we don't believe you, but I don't trust you.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely have to see. Do you have L set to jump?
Yes, I do.
Oh, wow. Okay, so there we go. We're going to get a little bit of that extra evasiveness. Just try and stay alive here, doing their best. You can see
All right.
Pog trying to take him down, trying to.
You
put
are
some
free.
damage. Yeah, you're free to go.
You mean now gently put your hand on the other controller right in time for that back air to connect. So the long layoff, but player 4 striking first here, Skip.
Hey, you know what? That's exactly what we expect from our pros, to be put on a good show. And, even with all these handicaps in place, they should still be able to survive. I was not expecting the L switch to jump, though. So, well played by Reggie, being a little smart coming into this one.
Yeah,
We're going to see some good Peach damage.
Like
What's up?
I expected something like this.
We haven't even scratched the surface yet, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah, this is just get started, but here we go. Going to be putting down some more damage here and not going to be able to get the stock. Good DI, Reggie. The only compliment I'll give you today. But the up smash was waiting for you as you return to the stage and going to be able to take that first stock.
Nice back air to catch right there. But just like that, it is time for our second challenge of the match, folks. List or twist. Now, I will keep this, so you must vote now at home for whether player 4 has to list something or engage in our twists. So let me tell you, either option, very, very solid. So it's
very solid stuff. But yes, we're going to see if Reggie can manage to survive here. Player 4 doing a good job. Got a nice little back here. Not going to be able to close out the stock. Unfortunately, it turned the wrong way.
Yeah, all right, Reggie, it is, but just like that, player 4, it's time for our twist. You must take off your socks and put them on your hands and play with them like that for 20 seconds. And you cannot attack while you are in the midst of the challenge.
Good luck. Yeah, it looks like you might just have to drop this stock. Let's be honest here.
Oh, he made it back. He's reaching for the sock, Skip.
What would be a smart play is actually right here to up special and float your way. There you go. Oh, he dropped the float. You might have to just throw away the stock here, Reggie. I'm just going to be honest for a second.
He's somehow managing to do it. I'm honestly impressed.
Somehow. Ooh, okay, there we go. Got another hit. I think maybe we'll make it back to stage. Keep in mind, you cannot attack. We'll just lose the stock straight up for it.
But now that you died, the challenge is over. You can now engage normally.
Oh.
Now all you got is smelly hands to show for it.
Thanks, man.
Oh, hopefully it's not a smelly game. We'll see if player 4 can find a way to overcome the obstacles we put in his way to try and take a W in this first game here. But right now, the Pog Frog has other plans in mind.
Yeah, listen, keeping it very close. You know, Peach, a character that's great when she's able to get in on you, Skiff. But if you're any sort of character with range, and in Robin's case, projectiles to also play with, it can be a little bit difficult here. And our kid here, excellent showcase right here.
Yeah, no, the Pog Frog is very talented, can do some pretty crazy stuff, especially when they got that Levin sword available, but we just saw them toss it, so they're going to have to wait a little bit before that comes back out. Definitely trying to rack up some damage with a PK Fire or Thunder.
Ooh, smooth with it.
It works definitely smooth with it. I think they're trying to go for a footstool to try and put player 4 down into the ground, into that down smash. They actually pulled that on me last week, but it wasn't on stream, so thank goodness.
Ooh, nice float over the neutral B.
Ooh, an attack. Beautiful. Oh, no. Oh. And it seems like player 4 is going to be able to take that first game. Well played, player 4.
That was actually a lot tougher than what I thought.
Hey, listen, the level of competition here is no joke, man. Some of these kids have come to play. So let's talk about, so that you listen, you just got your first taste of a 6-round bout today, player 4. What did you think of both the twists and the player?
So you already hit me with a few doozies off the bat, and if it gets any harder than this, I don't know. I don't know how much longer I can last. The socks on the hands is definitely tough.
I'm honestly surprised we caught you wearing socks in the house. I don't know many people that do that.
Yeah, I tend to.
Apparently, you got 2 people in a row for that one. I don't know what to tell you. The AC goes on, my feet get cold. I'm gonna wear socks. I assume player 4 is in the same mindset.
Yeah, it's pretty cold in here, so.
All
right.
So let us get right into our next match here, folks. Again, as we go by our point system here on Play SVG, the kids are only up by 1 point here over player 4, our pro. Now we got a bit of a cosmetic change as we are getting the female variant of Robin going up against Peach. So, you know, they're not kidding when they say blondes have more fun, Skip.
Yeah, I mean, apparently it seems like everything's about to level up here just a little bit. We'll see if the Pog Frog can do a little bit of something. You know, sometimes we see those characters, those players make those skin changes, and all of a sudden they start playing at a different level. And as you can see right here, oh my goodness, a big
and just
74%.
Yeah, and that big 74% has led us into our first challenge, folks. It is trivia time. So, ladies and gentlemen, we ask a question, and if you answer correctly, then our pro has to engage in a challenge. And the question is, what is the hottest planet in the solar system? Is it A, Venus, or B, Mercury?
All right, kids.
I don't know, man. They're scrapping.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, yeah, but there we go. We're going to see player 4 start to get that damage down. Trying to find a way to turn this around at the moment. 88% does have a bit of rage as well. But, man, they are struggling here a little bit. 140, one misplay. That could have been dangerous right there. As they will... Woo!
Also, and just like that, the kids have chosen correctly. Player 4 for the next 15 seconds. You must play with your eyes closed.
Ooh. Yeah, this could be a tough one for sure. I mean, right now, just gonna go with the flow. Definitely a smart.
Close your eyes,
play.
Reggie. Close your eyes.
There we go, Reggie floating to safety, 100%.
Oh.
Okay.
Due to the death of Princess Peach, you are now free from your challenge. For now. For now.
All right.
But we will continue to move here as it is our kid here up big right now on a player 4 skiff.
Absolutely. I mean, right now, 32%, 44. The extra credit just keeps on stacking up. Pog Frog is going to continue to put down some good pressure, some good hits. There's another PK fire. Ooh, okay. Got to scoop him up a little bit more. Putting down a whole lot of damage here. Another PK fire. Not going to actually connect in anything else. But, man, player 4, it's looking a little bit rough here for you. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, but I know what's going on next, though. We got our second challenge that folks at home get to vote on. So, folks, you got 10 seconds to vote. The backer will kill right there. For attack only or grab only. So you have 10 seconds to vote on what player 4 will have to engage in the next for the next 20 seconds. So got the stitch. Ooh,
Well,
does not matter
either way,
though.
Yeah, we won't have to worry about it too much because we're going to see the Pog Frog take a W. And player 4 looking a little mystified at the moment.
Yeah.
Now that's what I call poggers.
Oh man, for sure. But yeah, it looks like after that game 1, you know, looked like it was a good way to get your feet wet. You know, tip your toes into the water, see what's going on. But that game 2 definitely seemed to turn things around here for the Pog Frog, taking a big dub.
All right, so seems like I need to up my strategy a bit. Pog Frog definitely adapted.
Yeah,
Like,
you got
A strong,
sure.
yeah, I got. I feel like I got hustled.
Yeah.
So we got some downtime. Now I've always been curious about this just myself as your friend Reggie. What's the origin behind player 4, the tag?
All right, do you guys really want to know?
I kind of do, honestly.
Skip, do you really want to know?
I do want to know.
All right. So, player 4, I came up with the name literally as a troll because I was entering a tournament and like it was one of those Comic-Con tournaments, and it was like, okay, you didn't put you were like in Smash 4, and I put in player 4, and people would come up to me and say, "Yo, you didn't put in your tag." And I'm like, no, I did. Got him. And then I'll be like in the 6-man slot because it was like 8-man Smash, and it'll be like, how did he do that? I don't know. It was literally a troll.
Wow.
And I got stuck with it.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, you definitely got stuck with that one. That was in an era where I don't know, anybody can change their tag, and most people do. But you know, it's it's growing on you. But let's get into round 3 as our, you know, you were player 1 or 2 in this situation, not player 4, as we're gonna get into round 3 here, folks. And the kids have opened up a bit of a lead here on our pro. So let's see what's gonna go down here.
Yeah, definitely looking at pretty solid at the moment here. But as we get into game 3, looks like we have another cosmetic change for the Pog Frog. Going to try and keep this this flow going. Doesn't want to keep things too stagnant here. Just like this event, we're going to be throwing more obstacles into player 4's path, but right back to small battlefield, and we'll see if who can take the lead here, because right now it seems to be 1-1. So game 3, definitely in that sense on who's got more W's, definitely going to be a big factor here.
Yeah, and we are again going to continue to keep the factors coming here as we are getting into our next set of challenges here. So folks get to vote at home for whether player 4 has to stay behind his opponent or be on a different level than his opponent. So whenever, the Pog Frog is on the ground, you must be on the platform and vice versa. So vote at home. Again, we don't make things easy around these parts.
Yeah. Absolutely do not make things easy. But yeah, we're going to see how the Pog Frog gets around this.
All right, and different level has one, so player 4 for the next 20 seconds. You cannot be on the same playing field as our kid. So you must get, when they take the high ground, you take the low ground. And
absolutely.
I'll meet you in the battlefield in the morning.
Does that count?
Yeah, we'll count it.
Okay. I mean, you are definitely on a different ground there, but yeah, I mean, hey, good luck with all this. But right now, the Pog Frog is definitely trying to find an answer here, trying to put down some good damage. And you know what? It seems like player 4 did have the right answer here in playing Peach, because you just get a couple extra levels, I guess. Putting down some good damage here, trying to find a way to take the stock. Gonna roll right past that into the down smash.
I believe you are free from your shackles now. So. You're a free princess for the time being, and you didn't die. So, definitely a nice reversal right there as the backer will connect and take out the first stock there from Robin.
Uh-oh.
All right, and here we go, folks. We are getting into it right now. This is for the next match you actually have to vote for. Me or we. You guys get 30 seconds to vote for whether player 4 has to play a me or we fit trainer in the next match.
And we just saw a nice little footstool option there from player 4. Don't know if that was intentional, but it certainly was smooth. There's definitely, you can't take that from him. And we're going to see another Peach Bomber trying to put Pog Frog to bed. And look at all this pressure right now. This is actually getting a little bit too much.
Everything I do is smooth.
Everything you do is smooth.
All right, and for the next, congratulations to me. So, Reggie, you have to play a me in the next game.
All right. So what they didn't know is I do play the me.
I'm sure you do.
It just sounds like a Reggie thing, doesn't it?
It does. It blends. It definitely tracks. But we still got a match to finish here as player 4 has opened up quite the lead over our kid here. But, trying to make this comeback, and Robin definitely has enough firepower to do so.
Yeah, looks like player 4 might have a little bit of experience with Robin players SDIing the right way, trying to get the safety as we can. I haven't really seen these arc fire ladders really come into fruition.
Ooh, okay, gonna catch right there, but yeah, gonna miss the follow-up.
Did have that item in hand. That Levin sword did come in a little handy there.
All right, nice snare. Ooh, and catches the roll out of the corner. Great dramatic zoom right there, as it is going to be player 4 making a dent in this lead by our kid. But now, hand has been forced, Reggie. You have to play a me in this next game. So I hope you have some cool ones. Hope you got some cool clothes.
All right. I think I have some cool clothes.
So while we figure out, what we got coming up next, player 4, you're a competitive player. Do you got any tournaments you're looking forward to going to in the next couple of weeks?
Yes, I do. Matter of fact, I'm looking forward to going to Zinc Tank, which is actually this weekend in upstate Syracuse. And the big one that is known for is Riptide coming up in 2 weeks.
Yeah, Riptide happening in Ohio in a couple of weeks. And listen, for the kids at home that might not know this, player 4 is the most traveled man, I think, in this area of which we live in. You are all over the place. The Reggie Mobile, deep lore. It goes places.
That definitely goes places. Some may say it's even been to California, but
some would say.
Some would say.
But it's it's possible. Oh, Skiff. Oh, Skiff briefly. Skiff, you're right.
Yeah, we're good.
Skip, you got anything you're looking forward to coming up the next couple weeks?
Yeah, actually, I've got Riptide myself coming up, so I'm going to be able to see a lot of the homies around, so it should be a good time. Really excited, honestly. It's going to be the first major I've gone to in a hot minute, so yeah, we'll see what happens.
It'll be great to see you there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Again.
Likewise.
We'll take a group picture. You got to buy me food.
I'm not buying you anything. You can buy me food.
Now, if you bring your duck costume, and then player 4 brings the banana suit, I'll bring my dinosaur onesie. We're just gonna have a big old party.
Absolutely.
We're gonna agree to this right now.
Yeah, I'm already bringing the chicken suit. I'm already bringing that.
I'm already bringing the banana costume.
Okay.
I might have to actually bring the dinosaur costume now.
You're gonna have to bring the dinosaur costume. We're gonna have a squad.
Yep.
And speaking of squads, we're gonna squad up as the Me Brawler, who as the me of choice for player 4 here as our contestant going the Frog.
Yeah, I call him Team Rocket, by the way.
Astronaut helmet and everything. All right.
Well, that is good. That's great. So,
like myself last week, I also opted for the Me Brawler, and we're going to be seeing that Me Brawler come out once again. We've seen some people, namely J Mafia or Larry Lur, who've actually kind of shown that this character can do some stuff.
But just like that, folks, we're getting into our second multi-choice. So if, again, you got 10 seconds to vote, and if you guessed right, player 4 has to play with his controller upside down for 20 seconds. So, what was the first toy advertised on television? Is it A, Mr. Potato Head, or B, Barbie? Choose wisely.
Oh, man, I actually know this answer.
And while that's going on, we're going to see how the Pog Frog continues to dance around with this frog. Nice counter. Ooh, almost was going for a little bit of something extra. And we're going to see player 4 some punishment down on the substitute doll. Poor little doll. There we go. Getting that rapid fire punches. Not going to be able to take the stock, though.
By the way, we're getting dangerously close to our answer being selected here. And it looks like if you guessed A, Mr. Potato Head, you are correct. So, player 4, for the next 20 seconds until 5:29, you must play with your controller upside down.
Ooh. Well, we'll see how that works out. But right now, it's just a matter of can they survive here? They took a nice little lead right before that happened. Almost right off stage.
Yeah, listen, you're hanging in there. Oh, and okay, we still got a little bit longer. Another 10 seconds.
Oh, no.
Oh, he did it! He recovered. Whoa!
Oh, no!
Oh. Just like that, you were freed from your shackles, but you have indeed blasted off again, Team Rocket, and just in time for our second challenge, Lister Twist. So you got 10 seconds to vote, folks, and yeah, choose wisely. Like I said, it's either going to be listing something, or you're going to have to experience a twist of some sort.
But hey, while we do that, we're going to get right back into this action here. We're going to try and see if player 4 can find a way to make a bit of a comeback here. Now down quite a bit, at least a whole stock. All due to the fact that that challenge is too much.
Yeah, and it looks like the list has won, so player 4, you cannot attack for the next 20 seconds.
All right,
you must name 5 characters in Mario Kart.
Okay. Mario, Peach, Baby Mario, Baby Luigi.
Hey, there we go. He did it.
And a 6th one for extra credit.
You could have also said Link or Villager.
Yeah, I mean, you could have just gone down the Mario characters in general. I mean, it's been about the same characters in every game, but
I would have taken all 5 variations of Shy Guy. But as we move on here,
that is also correct. But
Team Rocket dangerously close to blasting off again, Skip.
Yeah, this could be a little bit dangerous here, but we're going to stop the Hydro Pump and actually close up the stock right there, getting the rapid jabs to close that second stock out. 70% behind, though. We're going to see if player 4 can continue to make this comeback, because right now it's looking a little bit rough here.
Yep, he's definitely keeping, respectably close right now. Nice grab from the Me Brawler. Like we mentioned, this character does have some sauce, near the ledge. If you're able to read the DI on the grab the right way.
Oh yeah, And I don't know if we've seen. Okay, now we know what the up special is for player 4's Me Brawler here. I was wondering if he had like the rapid uppercut that could like kill off the top like super easy. But that's the thing is Me Brawler's got a lot of kill power here, so Pogfrog's gonna have to be careful. Shields into the down smash.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, the shadow shadow sneak almost connected right there, but player 4 landing, oh my, dangerously. Both players looking for the hard reads right here.
I mean, you gotta go for it. That forward smash is absolutely lethal for Me Brawler here. Oh no, gonna miss, but not gonna get a strong enough punish. We'll get the down tilt at least, but no follow-up. Oh no, and player 4 goes down.
Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again as the Me Brawler falls just short. Now I gotta say, great play on words. Big fan of the Team Rocket me. That's definitely a nice choice for sure.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, let's take a look at this replay here. Again, a very nice play there from Pogfrog.
I mean,
and
again,
also for every nice play that we, me or myself, Skiff, call out, exception points to our kids. Why? Because we make the rules. And yeah, so why not? Take a look at this stock here. Real excellent stuff right there. Just getting in with that shadow sneak. Very strong move. So.
Absolutely. Very strong move indeed. I mean, there's no other way to put it around it. They definitely played the Frog really well, but I wonder if we're going to see the Robin come back out. Who knows? The Pug Frog definitely has a couple characters in the bag that can play at a pretty high level. So should be interesting as we move forward here. But as we're waiting, Reggie, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is French fries.
You like French fries? Dude, French fries are actually delicious.
French fries
Where?
with pizza.
Where? I want to know your top 3 French fry places from 1 to 3. What's your favorite?
Man.
So it's like a mom and pop shop French fries, which is actually just really good. And then it's like number 3 would be McDonald's, and then number 2, I don't even know where number 2. It's like some other really good fast food chain.
You know, I once watched player 4 get just a plain hamburger in a restaurant once, and I almost raged. But we could talk about more about that later. I'm sure you did. Moving right along here as we get into our next match, unless there's a character change from our kid here.
Yeah, there might be a character change. However, do want to bring up, hey, when we're at Riptide, let's go get as many McDonald's French fries as we can and eat till we explode. How about that?
You know, I once knew a man who paid for an entire large French fry from McDonald's and only pennies.
That is an awful person.
Shout out to Stu, the announcer. That's my guy.
Of course it's Stu. Of course it's Stu.
All right.
All right, but we'll be getting into this next game in just a little bit. And, ooh, we're seeing a change from player 4 as well. You know, every player says that they have a nasty doc. But, I mean, we'll see if this is a doc with a PhD or a doc that just calls himself doc. I don't know. I wasn't know where I was going with that one.
I mean, listen, I'm sure there's plenty. Yeah, we'll see if we are indeed dealing with a quack here. But listen, like I said, everybody has definitely found those doc hours as our kid is sticking with the Robin. But we're going to stick with tradition here and get right into our voting for our next challenge. So, folks, you get 10 seconds to vote for whether player 4 has to shield only or fight only from the ledge, which means he can only, you know, attack from the ledge. Something's mandatory. So you can vote at keep the voting going right now, as right now the Dr. Mario looking kind of nice.
Yeah, Dr. Mario, I mean, everybody has one at least, but and it looks like we got our answer already, Koopa.
Yeah, it looks like the Edge has won. So player 4 for the next 20 seconds, you must only fight from the ledge.
All right, there we go. Going to try and get started. This is a tough spot, especially for Dr. Mario, a character who doesn't have exactly the best recovery option. So if you get caught too far, you could just lose the stock immediately.
Oh, but he's got to be careful. He's got to get back to the ledge. Does not matter, though. The forward air off the top will end the challenge and that first stock for player 4.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. As soon as he left the ledge, he just ended up losing the stock. The kid got the punish, so we didn't have to punish him instead. But great stuff so far for the Pog Frog. But now at 135, absolutely. You do a get-up attack there on the shield, you're going to lose the stock.
Yeah, having to be very careful here. Ooh. Again, that Doc Tornado, kind of scary, man. Don't want to mess with it.
Ooh, right there actually probably could have been a good spot to do that down throw into the Mario Tornado or Dr. Tornado, which honestly could take stocks at like, what, 50, 60%. Very crazy move. Very easy to combo into, honestly.
Yeah, you see a lot of clips of that online. Again, Dr. Mario, the archetype of a slow character, but hits like a stinking truck, man. This character is ridiculously good.
You basically just took Mario frame data and put it on a slow character, which honestly still isn't bad, but the up smash will take the second stock there. As we see a little bit of taunting here coming out from player 4.
Ooh, but also from our kid as well. But just like that, Skiff, with that taunt, it is leading us into our next list or twist. So vote at home, folks, for whether player 4 will have to list, a number of things or do a twist.
And we just saw the Pog Frogs kind of mashing out that forward smash option, putting down a lot of damage. Oh my goodness, player 4 going for something crazy.
All right, and the twist has won. So player 4, you must twist. You must spin 5 times in your chair.
Spin 5 times in my chair?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, this could be
you
tough.
can't attack while you're doing it.
Room.
Make it well, don't do it. You gotta figure something out. Doesn't matter though. You lost.
Yeah.
Oh man, unfortunate. It seems like the twist is going to do player 4 in as they weren't. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You ended up losing, but
Yeah, I wish I had the room to do it, but I just have a lot of wires here.
And everybody's worst enemy seems to be real estate. So it happens to the best of us. So we have reached the final round of the night. Reggie, how you feel? You feeling all right? You still with us? Are you breathing? You fed?
I'm barely.
well, I'll let you know it's looking a little rough here on the point side, but you gotta have faith in our pros to try and do their best to find a way out and a way through. And we're gonna see if that can happen in this final game.
Listen, I have all the faith in the world in our good friend player 4 here. I got you, buddy. As we were waiting for our final match to start, I'll ask you while we wait. What's your favorite game right now that's not playing Super Smash Brothers?
My favorite game, Pokemon VGC.
Yeah, whoa, VGC, man.
VGC, yeah. I've been dabbling in it since Sword and Shield started, and it's been really fun. It takes my mind off of Smash, allows me to do something else.
It sounds like you've been struggling a little bit with Smash Bros.
Yeah, with recent history,
yeah. So hey, you know what? You're probably gonna be in some Pokemon VGC after this final match here if the Pog Frog can make anything happen. So we'll definitely see where all that goes as we get into our final game, like Koopa mentioned.
Yes, as we are getting ready to start here, folks, it is the final round here. And listen, just kind of, putting it bluntly, you got a bit of ground in here to make up, Reggie. You're gonna have to.
Let's see if I can make this up, guys.
Well, we will certainly see as we get started here.
All right.
Oh, we have a twist of our own here.
Hey, listen, if there's one thing I've noticed at some of the biggest tournaments lately, Pyra and Mithra have been making some of the biggest leaps and taking tournaments by storm, and it looks like we're going to see if player 4 can find a way to get the victory as well.
Are we going to start this match with our last twist from last round? Are we going to make him spin or not? So we move past that. Okay, just turn your head really fast 5 times for me, Reggie. Just for the culture.
That's like an exorcist.
Nonetheless, though, it is the Aegis here, and of course you're using the one that's backward, but we were already ready for our first challenge here. So again, it's going to be another list or twist. So again, 10 seconds to vote, folks. We got either a list or a twist, and let me tell you, this one's always my favorite. So I hopefully we get the result we're looking for here.
Oh man, if it's what I think it is, Reggie, you are not ready for this. Let me tell you. But there we go. Ooh, just bashing out that side.
Whoa, that was crazy. But Reggie has survived the twist. You instead must list 5 Fire Emblem characters.
Okay. Marth, Lucina, Robin.
I was gonna say.
Corin, Violet.
There we go. Congratulations. You named a third of the roster at Super Smash Brothers. But
that is true.
It gets the job done as we have survived here. As again, racking up good damage with the Aegis right here, but having a hard time securing the first kill here, Skip. As I open my big mouth.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes we the commentators just curse what is happening, and as you can see, that result just transpired in front of us. But we're gonna see if the Pog Frog, unfortunately, was not able to get the combo as the what's that called again? It's not bats within. Foresight.
Foresight.
Yeah, Foresight kind of makes the save for player 4 here, but not that time. Gonna eat a whole bunch of damage. Now sitting at 105. This could be bad news.
Ooh, yeah, but almost getting the read on that down air again. Pyra being the big guns out the gate here, and that F tilt having so much range, Skiff. Ooh, but let's do the multi. Oh, but that's an SD. But we're also going to get into our last question of the night, folks. So multi-choice. Nintendo began as a company that sold what? Was it A, Matchbox cards, or B, playing cards? And if the audience guesses correctly, player 4 must play using his chin instead of his hands on the joystick for 20 seconds.
Oh boy, this one could be very rough, but we'll see what the answer comes out. But we're going to see a nice forward smash. This is good stuff. It puts player 4 in a position to potentially secure the victory here. But we will see how that plays out as trying to build up some more damage. They're going to need this for sure. The Pog Frogs trying to survive and get damage in their own way. The votes rack up, so does the percentage here for both players.
And the votes are in, folks. If you guessed B, playing cards, you are correct. So player 4, for the next 20 seconds, you got to use your chin instead of your hands on the joystick. Oh, this is great. This is great.
You know, this will kind of work out. You know, just
oh, no! And that is going to be the stock, and you were free from your challenge. Right. So you can now use your hands the way that Sakurai intended you to.
Free the chin.
Yeah.
All right, well, here we go. I mean, right into the final stock scenario. The Pog Frog trying to make some noise, trying to ensure a final victory here, but Pyra has other things in mind. She's going to try and get some of these big hits. Oh, nice grab. Going to put on some additional damage.
Yeah, again, this is where this character can get really scary, Skiff. You know, obviously, Mithra, great opener, but Pyra being the fiery closer that she is going to make things really, really hard here on our kid.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay, not going to see a down air attempt from Pyra. Ooh, trying to catch the jump from the ledge. Unfortunately, just the wrong direction. Ooh, that could be big punish. And will it be enough? It will be, as player 4 finds a way to take home the final game for a W. But is it enough in terms of points?
Unfortunately, it is not. As our kids have won by a score of 24 to 13. But hey, listen, you get to close it out with the win today, Reggie.
At least I got that.
Small victories, small victories.
Yeah. Listen, this was a lot of fun. We appreciate you hanging out with us today, player 4. And again, with parents' permission, where can the people at home find you, Reggie?
They could find me on Twitter at player_4. That L's an I. So people pronounce it PIR_4.
Yeah.
And it is the same for my Twitch.
Also with the
Twitch, it is consistent.
That's I love that. We appreciate you playing with us today, friend. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hope you had a good time.
Yeah, no, I definitely did. These kids are no joke.
Yeah. They're nice. They're nice with it.
Some of them are pretty good, man. It's just how it is. Some of these kids, they know how to play the game.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Yeah, we'll talk to you later, Reggie. Hope you had a good time today. All right, and again, Skiff, listen, you've been on one side of this as a competitor, now on one side of it as a commentator. It was nice sitting down with you today, man, showing you are indeed multifaceted, 5-tool player.
Yeah, no, I don't know about 5-tool. A couple of those tools might be broken, but I certainly love sitting here on the mic talking about what I'm seeing in the game and watching other people struggle what I went through. It gives me a better appreciation of the struggles and trials and tribulations that these pros go through to be as good as they are,
Could have said it better myself, friend. And listen, like we mentioned, we thank you guys again for joining us for another awesome week of Play SVG, Kids versus Pros. And again, with your parents' permission, if you want to follow me on the internet, you can follow me on Twitter at KoopaNJ. Going to a lot of stuff in the month of September. It's going to be a grand old time. So yeah, if you want to stay tuned to me, that's where you can find me. Skiff, where can the people at home find you also with your parents' permission?
With parents' permission, you can find me on Twitter at Skiff Talks, like it says right below my name or my face here. That's where you're going to find me. I usually do a lot of commentary, sometimes with Koopa here as well at like Fusion. Shout out to Fusion. But
Yes,
that's pretty much it. So.
Alrighty, well, that's again another week in the book, folks. We thank you guys so much for joining us for another week of Play SVG. And until next time, stay safe and have a good night.